as your chairman, it is often my duty to bring cultural affairs to your willing ears. I'd like to update you about something that's going to affect our community, I think pretty adversely, coming up quick. As some of you know, the very popular show 2.5 Men is starting its final season, and as a captor to that thrilling charade, the 2 men are going to pretend to be gay to adopt a baby. I blame us. I'd like to say that I would blame the writers. I'd blame Chuck Lorre, who, let's face it, was never a sensitive man. Mike and Molly's one long fat joke, and then they throw in something about a tranny. 2.5 Men is awful. And now they're getting married, gay married, to adopt a baby. And it's our fault. You used to want to get gay married so you could own property in Fire Island and hire rent boys and not hate each other. You used to want to get married so that when one of you died in a hospital room, the other one could be there to watch. One of us will be gone, Ted, and it won't be me. You used to want to get married, gay married, so that your knickknacks would go to someone responsible. And now we're getting gay married so that we can have children. Remember when we were threats? Remember when you weren't allowed around children? Remember those halcyon days? I drive by middle schools and suck my teeth just to keep them on their toes. Who knows what's going to happen, little boy? Nothing, I'm kidding, but tell your mother. We've become straight people, and it's boring. It's boring, ladies and gentlemen. We're adopting kids. Why? Why are you raising the enemy? And I'm not talking about just I'm talking the enemy within. The call is coming from inside the house, ladies and gentlemen. That person, that little man that you're putting blocks out of his mouth and saying, "No, don't eat your own shit, please." One day we'll pull the plug on you. You're raising your killer. Right now, I know my death is going to happen 2 ways. Either I'll be abandoned in an apartment and a cat will eat my face off, or the hookers that I've paid will beat me to death because I'll be just a little too demanding and the Jazzy doesn't back up into the room. And let me tell you, either way, I'll go out happy. Not listening to some kid remind me how I ruined them because at 6 they needed to be made into a person that day, and I'm sorry, but the office won't TiVo itself. I TiVo the office, I don't know why. I find their hijinks delightful. And I could say like, oh, gay couples, you're just not getting, you're getting into the children, but you're kind of being cavalier. No. Oh no. See any gay couple out with a child? You think they are raising the child from God. It was an immaculate conception that they rescued from some trailer park. He doesn't eat wheat or air. He doesn't really breathe air. We have him on a pump. It's just not pure enough where you live. And they're bitches. They're bitches. It's the new toy this season, ladies and gentlemen. Go to any gay christening, or which is redundant, or some baptism, some baby shower for gays. First of all, you both make more than I do, and you have all that disposable income. Use it. I don't need to buy you a baby, Bjorn, you selfish bitches. Get it yourself. And then you get the kid, and the kids always do. Kids are delightful. Everything's delightful in a small. Everything looks cute when it's tiny. That's why, so you don't kill it. Because if I came into your house and shit myself and spit up on the floor, you'd never ask me back. But little Sarah doesn't know, isn't she adorable? She won't grow up with any issues, no. She should be an alcoholic like the 2 of you, and then she'll get interested. Not to say that they're culturally sensitive. 2.5, I mean, no. There's never been a very special episode of 2.5 Men. Except when Charlie Sheen got crabs and they were just surprised that any more parasites could live on him. But to think that that's a storyline in the world, that you're going to pretend to be gay so you could have a baby? I just don't know where we're headed to. If you were going to pretend to be gay, get a trip out of it. You know, your girlfriend won't put out. Do something. Oh, God, I never did this before. Pretend to be gay for a minute. Get a hand job in a steam room. Don't adopt a child. This is not the homosexuality I signed up for, ladies and gentlemen. When I really knew that I was gay at 12, I was thrilled. Because I thought, oh, great, I'll never have to get married or have children. I won't be my mother, except for the bitchiness. Which will at least get things done and I'll have wonderful window treatments. And believe me, that dream came true to this very day. But I don't want kids around to ruin it. And I know it's very sensitive, and you're all clearing your throat because we're supposed to like children, and no, we're not. Some of us don't like children. They're small people who can't talk to you about anything. How's your job? Oh, you don't have one. Deadbeat. You watch the news today? Oh, no. Good. All right. Mix mommy a drink. Something. Do something. Be useful. You have tiny hands. Get the ice in there deep. That's a direct quote from my child. Maybe that's why I don't want children, ladies and gentlemen. I, for the first 9 years, thought orange juice was an adult-only beverage because I was never allowed to have it because it was Nana's. There was also a fifth of scotch in it, which was disgusting. But I figured she was swallowing a lot by that point, so the scotch didn't really matter. I get sad when I think of those days. I get sad when I think about these days, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like you tonight, after we get out of here, to go punch a baby. Doesn't have to be a gay baby. It would help if it was. But let's just put some people on mark that not all gays are good with children. Some of them are actually a hazard. I'd like to just set a warning out there that we're not your babysitters. We could still kill them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.